She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over time. That digs on me. Colin, who is that?
Kanye.
No, it's Kanye's song, but the actual
Oh,
person.
no, wait, it's Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx did that part.
Jamie Foxx.
That's pretty much. I'm not gonna say that that's the only Kanye West song that I like, because he's got some songs that get good.
I have a
beats.
song that I like by Kanye, but I can't say the name.
Oh, is it because it has the N word in it?
Is it N saw in Paris?
What did he say?
Hey,
Like Atrix. Atrix. Because if you look on like Apple Music, it sold like the Atrix.
yeah, it's got the stars. Yeah, it doesn't spell the word out. I was like 16 when that song came out. I remember everybody used to drive around listening to it, bumping. All the white kids, white pieces of shit, thinking that they're black and cool. But anyway, Kanye West. Go ahead, Colin. What were you gonna say?
I only really know like about like his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy stuff for music, and then I know here and there about controversies.
As far as like controversies with Kanye go, at this point, I think his entire fucking life is just a controversy. This dude is the most memed, almost billionaire. Is he a billionaire? Let me look it up.
Not anymore, probably.
Let me look it up. I don't want to get.
After he lost his Yeezy deal, I don't think he did.
I don't want to get my facts wrong, because if I have the slightest little fact wrong, everybody on the internet's gonna flip the fuck out and give me death threats. So let me figure it out, guys. I'll let you know. Okay, it says he had an estimated net worth of $2 billion in 2022, but lost $1.5 billion when Adidas terminated their partnership. He didn't make it to 2023's billionaire list, but he still has a net worth of about $400 million. So he's got about $500 million, which is a quarter of how much money that dude used to be worth. That's gotta fucking hurt. Plus, he lost that cum dumpster, and now he's dating the fucking female Pete Davidson.
What? What do you mean, female Pete Davidson?
You haven't seen his new fucking wife, dude? She looks like Pete Davidson.
His new wife looks like Kim Kardashian.
Dude, his new wife looks like Pete Davidson. Like, Kim Kardashian, fucking cum dumpster extreme, left him, got with Pete Davidson, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go find my own Pete Davidson. He found this big, huge tittied Pete Davidson, and he's been walking around Hollywood with her wearing trash bags and shit. You haven't seen that?
She looks just like Kim Kardashian.
No, she does not, dude.
Dude, he got a Kim Kardashian clone,
no,
dude.
No, he didn't. First off, she's not even the same color. She's not even close to the same color. And I'm pretty sure she's like...
What are you talking about? Did he get a new one already? Is that what I'm hearing?
Dude, I don't think you're thinking right.
Because the one he had after Kim broke up with him, everybody was saying it's just another Kim Kardashian, that he has a definitive type.
Nah, this girl looks... This looks nothing like... Her name is Bianca Sensori.
Yeah. She looks like Kim Kardashian, basically.
Bianca Sensori. She does not look like Kim Kardashian, dude. She does not. The only thing that looks like Kim Kardashian on her is probably the titties. And she's got ugly titties, too. Like, they're big, but they're ugly. You know what I mean? It's like...
And so does Kim Kardashian.
It's like, when we were doing the Sydney Sweeney video, and I was researching on that, people were talking about how everybody was so obsessed with Sydney Sweeney's titties.
Dude, that's a Kim Kardashian clone. What are you talking about?
You're fucking high, dude. That's Pete Davidson. I'll put a picture.
I agree. Dude, you're fucking high right now.
Picture up on the screen.
She looks just like Kim Kardashian, basically.
Listen, if you're watching this video,
same color,
leave a comment if that bitch looks like Kim Kardashian or if she looks like Pete Davidson. That's fucking Pete Davidson right there. Telling you, Zach, you're...
There's a picture of her with short hair.
Yeah, that's Pete.
Is that what you're talking about? I'm talking about what she used to look. She's Kim Kardashian,
Nah,
dude.
dude, that's how she looks now. There was pictures in the news from like 3 or 4 days ago. He fucking crashed a political thing in California, and she was sitting in the passenger seat of his Cybertruck, looking like Pete Davidson.
Well, now she does, but like she didn't in the beginning, dude. He found himself someone that looks just like Kim.
Yeah, and then he transformed her into Kim's boyfriend. Is Kim and Pete still together? Are Kim and Pete?
Oh no, they broke up a long time ago.
Yeah. Also, on the subject of Pete Davidson, let's talk about this dude. How can you be so fucking fugly and goofy and get these hot ass women? Not saying Kim Kardashian is hot in my eyes. To the rest of you gross people, she is. I don't think she's hot. I think she's
pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Like
gross, dude.
The best looking person in the family, Kendall.
I think they're all nasty. They're all nasty and fake and plastic and horrible people. And,
I agree with Colin though. I do agree with Colin.
Like, they're just horrible people. All of them. They're all monsters. Like literally monsters. It's what's wrong with this world. Anyway, getting back to Kanye. When I was younger, I used to like Kanye. And then my impressionable brain growing up watching South Park, liking Matt Stone and Trey Parker's opinions, it made me realize
You guys like fish sticks?
Kanye's just a fucking meme, dude. His entire life is a meme, and he turned himself into a meme. This dude ran for president. He ran for president seriously, thinking that he was going to be elected president. And I don't want to get into politics, and I don't want to get into the racist stuff that he said over the last couple of years, but I think he's lost his fucking mind. What in the fuck is he smoking?
That good shit.
You guys know I can hear you, right? I could hear every word you guys said.
I got my food here.
It's
Who else wears this fit, guys? Who else has worn this fit before? Not Chris Chan. Besides Chris Chan.
you act like I care that
The
that
guy
you heard
from
the shit I was saying.
Blue's Food. The guy from Blue's Clues.
No.
Steve,
Who are we talking about right now, guys?
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Put the picture up. This dude's grabbing his food.
Stupid bitch said it was here. Wait, it better not have been at my old address.
So they said they delivered your food, but it didn't show up.
It says he's supposed to be here already.
He's in his car eating that shit right now.
What would you do? What would you do if, like, he put the food down, took the picture, and got back in his car with the food and left?
Go to jail.
You go to jail over.
What are you gonna go to jail for?
Go to jail over some McDonald's.
Yes. You know what? You should know this. There's a rule: never touch a fat person's food.
What was that supposed to mean, Colin?
You're a big boy.
Oh yeah. Did you find your food?
Yeah, he's pulling in now.
Oh, now you got to be all awkward and shit.
Are you gonna go talk to him?
What do you mean? I gotta be awkward.
You'll be like, "Thank you for my food, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you." Just stand outside. Just stand inside your door and just stare at him through the window. Just. Hi.
Hello.
This here's guys. This guy.
This dude's here to see a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah. Guys.
This dude got fucking Domino's pizza.
Dude, you got a whole.
What's up with your diet, buddy?
Damn, Colin.
What?
What happened to going to the gym and eating good, eating well, eating healthy?
Listen, I haven't eaten in 2 days.
I have a
Bullshit.
hard time believing that.
That's a fucking
You
lie.
haven't eaten in 2 days, so now you're gonna eat a whole ass
How's that a
Domino's
lie?
pizza.
I literally haven't eaten in 2 days.
You know you've eaten in 2 days. You know you've eaten.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, all
All
right.
right, Zach. So you heard me talk about Kanye losing his losing $36 million on his Malibu mansion.
Yep.
Yeah, he sold his Malibu mansion, and he lost $36 million. You know what that reminds me of? Who he reminds me of at this point in his life? Somebody like Nick Cage. Did you hear about all the financial burden Nick Cage has put on himself?
No.
So, have you noticed in oh my god, dude, I can't talk today. In recent years, he hasn't been in a whole lot of movies.
Yeah.
Like the last biggest stuff he was in was like National Treasure, Ghost Rider, that kind of stuff. Yeah, apparently he pretty much went bankrupt. Like, he was making so much money off of those movies that he got a heightened sense of security, I guess, and was buying shit like crazy. And then in 2008, the housing market crashed, and he lost a bunch of money. And then he ended up having his fucking T-Rex head stolen by Mongolians, and his what was it, Spider-Man comic? I think it was Spider-Man #1 or Superman #1, one of the two. It was a really famous comic that he had that he bought for $150,000. I think it got stolen from him, then he got it back, but then he ended up making money on it. His whole financial situation's just been shit over the last few years. I feel bad for the guy because he used to be a good actor. Kanye, on the other hand, I don't give a shit. He'd go broke as fuck and I'd be happy. I don't care. That dude's not, in my eyes, he's not worth $400 million. Like, Kanye, you don't even write your own music, dude. You literally posted videos. I've watched you post videos where your producer was like, yeah, I was in the studio and I set this beat and I wrote this lyric and I did this. And then you go on stage and you're like, this is my new song. Check this out. I'm a fucking lyrical genius. No, you're not, dude. Kanye, you're garbage. Also, why would you change your name to Yee? That's stupid, dude. All right, there's my there's my outrage for Kanye.
So, like, for Kanye, like, I didn't really know about him until you guys ever heard of Saints Row 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah.
So there's a mission on there where you jump out of a helicopter into a penthouse and you take it over. And there was a Kanye West song, and that was the only song I ever heard from him. I never heard of him before.
See, like I said, mine was everybody's heard Gold Digger. If you haven't heard the song,
I heard it the first time last year.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, that was even played on the radio when I was a kid. I mean, that's where I learned who Kanye was. And like I said, at first I liked him. Like, I liked his music and stuff. But as time goes on, I can't like celebrities anymore. I don't know what it is. Celebrities are just fucking useless. They're useless. They get paid so much fucking money, and 99% of them are pieces of shit. And don't get me wrong, there are good ones out there, I guess. Like, everybody says Keanu Reeves is like the really, really good person. Like, always donating all his shit, just lives like a normal guy.
He was literally in the greatest movie of all time.
Which is
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No, that is just a bottom 5 movie.
I've never
Well, no one likes your opinion,
I've
so
never seen it.
It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
I don't like any of the Matrix movies. I watched all the Matrix movies.
Never seen them.
And I didn't like them. I did like John Wick. I watched the first John Wick. I did like that movie. It was a pretty good movie.
I've seen all 4 of them.
Maybe because I like Mustangs, that I like that movie so much. But no, there are celebrities out there that are good people. Like, one that I would really like to meet is Adam Sandler. Like, I've been an Adam Sandler fan since I was born. And same thing with him, is like, everybody says he's a really good dude. Like, if you see him in public, he just acts like a normal dude. He's usually wearing a baggy t-shirt and some sweatpants, and he'll say hi to you, give you his autograph, go about your day. Like, he's not a dickhead. He's not Ellen DeGeneres that you can't even look in the eye, because...
Yeah, see, the funny thing is, though, Adam Sandler's best movie, in my opinion, is his worst movie.
which is
What's that?
It's a toss-up between two of them, which is either Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison.
well, his worst movie.
So you don't like those movies, or you do?
I don't.
Can we kick this guy off the podcast?
Dude. All right, we're gonna move past.
First of all, his best movie is Jack and Jill.
We're gonna move past that. His worst movie is not Jack and Jill. His worst movie is.
I said his best movie is.
His worst movie is Funny People. With Seth Rogen, him, and it's.
I like Click.
Yeah, Click's a good movie.
I just seen that for the third time.
Dude, I love Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken's probably one of my all-time favorite actors.
Yeah, I want to know what Christopher
100%.
is. It Walken? Reeves?
That's an offensive joke. We're gonna have to cut that out of the podcast. Sorry, everybody.
I didn't even.
Nah, you can keep it
I
in.
didn't even understand it.
He's making fun of a disabled person.
Oh.
Making fun of Superman.
Oh, Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
He's a
How he fell off that horse
Dude,
playing polo
He's a piece of
and he
shit.
paralyzed
He's
himself.
a piece of shit too. Fuck him. What do you mean?
What the fuck do you mean?
He's a piece of shit, dude. That dude.
What did he do?
That dude kills babies. That dude eats babies. Christopher Reeve eats babies. Okay. Like, I don't even want to get into it. That dude's a fucking monster.
What?
That dude's a fucking monster. All right.
What do you mean he eats babies?
So, all right. Like I said, I don't want to get into it, but he promotes and wants the growth of like stem cell research, right? Well, the only way to get the fucking stem cell research is to do research and do experiments on infants, babies that are still developing cells. So,
as sad as it is, I think that stem cell research could be a great thing in the future.
Yes, in the future, but right now,
thousands and millions of lives.
Now, no, there's too many people that it's gonna. Okay, until they can come up with the technology to make it ethical, right now is not the time. That's why he's a monster, because he's like, I'm fine with killing babies if that means someday I can walk again. No, fuck you, Christopher Reeves. Stay in the wheelchair. You did what you did. It's fucking life. If I were paralyzed over something I did, I'm not gonna go kill 1,000 babies for the chance to walk again, because I'm not a fucking monster. Christopher Reeves is a monster. Let's move on.
So, about my take on Kanye, my experience with Kanye is it's everything pre My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is arguably a 10 out of 10 rap album. It's good, but everything after that is bad, and I don't like him as a person whatsoever. I don't like his personality. I don't like who he hangs around with. I don't like that people encourage him.
Some people call him a Nazi.
He probably is.
So I think
some people call him a Nazi.
That he is mentally ill and he needs help.
Yes, I agree with you.
I think that's the case.
And you know what? I don't think he's the only one. I think there's lots and lots of people out there that are celebrities that are mentally ill and need help, but people don't see it because they're just like, oh, that person's just eccentric because he's famous and he's a celebrity, or she's a celebrity. But that's not it. It's these people are fucking crazy. Look at Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a fucking psychopath, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want this episode to be us just bitching about psychopath, crazy people in fucking Hollywood, but the list goes on and on incredibly crazy people. For instance, have you guys ever heard of Clearwater, Florida?
Yeah.
Kind of. I heard of
Clearwater, Florida is one of the capitals of Scientology. The Scientologists own 90% of the town. And it's it's scary, dude. It's a cult, obviously, because Scientology is a cult. And
do you guys know what they believe in?
Yeah, I do. Fucking.
They drop fucking souls into a volcano, and they're called Thetans, and you got to remove them from your body.
And then
Galactic Overlord Xenu.
Yep.
There's no way they actually believe in that shit.
They do. Anyway, Clearwater, Florida. the Scientologists started buying pieces of this town like 20 years ago, and to this day they own, like I said, 90% of the town, and they you guys should look into it. It's a whole like Papa Meat did a video on it. There's a whole documentary on it. Clearwater, Florida. But the reason I bring it up is because it's just a little tiny small fucking hick Florida town, but yet Tom Cruise owns a goddamn penthouse apartment in this town. Like, just because it's one of the Scientology capitals. Because Tom Cruise is a psychopath. Like, who's that other dude? Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's fucking nuts, too.
Don't talk shit about Mel Gibson, dude.
Mel Gibson's a fucking crazy nut job wingbat. Fucking coo-coo.
He is one thing. He had a mental breakdown in like the mid-2000s, and that's all that happened.
You think so?
He's getting normal again.
Oh. Yeah, no, he didn't like freak out about everybody killing Jesus Christ and we got to kill all the Jews, and he didn't do any of that, you know. Passion of the Christ never happened.
Like, he's a fantastic director.
Yeah, he's fucking great. Primo, fucking grade A, you know, fucking.
Only the Patriot are good.
What?
Patriot, Braveheart, Passion of the Christ.
No.
He made a new one that was about like World War II or something like that.
It doesn't matter. He's crazy. Psychopath.
He was crazy.
Lots of people.
He's getting normal again.
Not even actors. Like famous people in general. Like Picasso. Picasso was a psychopath.
Dude, Picasso's art is the shittiest art I've ever seen.
The reason Picasso is the way
You couldn't do any better.
The reason Picasso is the way Picasso
is
because
I could do better art than Picasso. That's how bad his art is.
The reason Picasso is the way Picasso is because he was a drug addict and an alcoholic, and he spent his entire fucking life on absinthe, which is illegal now. And it gives you hallucinations and shit, and he would drink the shit constantly and do his art. That's why you can see, if you look into the history of Picasso, at the beginning his art somewhat looked normal, like a normal person's drawings and stuff. And then the later on you go, the crazier it looks, because the crazier he gets, because he fries his fucking mind drinking poison every day.
So what are your guys' favorite Kanye moment?
Mine was when he had the mask on and he was on the fucking interview proving to the entire world that he needed to be locked up in a mental institution. Talking about Hitler and how Hitler was a good guy. That's my fucking...
My favorite part about Kanye is when, I think it was after Katrina, it was a video. It was him and the guy from Austin Powers. I forgot his name.
Fat bastard?
And, yeah. And...
Mike Myers.
They're talking about it, and then he's like, George Bush does not care about black people.
The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
He didn't, though.
Though it's true, but he said it. I think it's cool that he said it, you know?
What, Kanye said that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the clip afterwards. You can put it in the video.
It's very true.
And then it cuts to Chris Tucker, and he's like...
Talking about crazy.
We'll get back to this shortly.
Crazy people. Fucking George Bush was another crazy person. That dude was a fucking child.
My favorite Kanye moment is when he came.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You liked that part, didn't you, buddy?
When he came out in public with like his foam teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I just want to see, like, I think we should wrap this episode up. But in closing, I just want to see what Kanye's going to evolve into. I look at him as like a Pokemon. He started off, you know, small, skinny, little black kid doing music, normal, you know, normal-ish person. And then he evolved into Kim Kardashian's husband, a little crazy, making lots of money. And then he evolved into this fucking psychopath that's dating married to Pete Davis, and he's lost 75% of his fucking worth. I want to see what the next evolution is. Is Kanye going to be even...
I hope it gets better.
Is he going to be even crazier? Is he going to run for president again? What's he going to do?
He's probably going to run for president.
Like... Is he just gonna like move to another country? Is he gonna take his $400 million and go buy a small like South American country and become the leader of that country? Who knows? It's Kanye West. He's a fucking crazy person. Let's find out. I'll see you guys later. You guys have anything else?
Everybody in the comments, one last thing. Put down in the comments, who do you think would be a better president, Kanye West or Colin? See you guys next time.
What the freak?